and nice.
See, you gotta think with your head, not your other head. I'm always 3 steps away from a French wife. I was like, bro, you. Bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour.
Please drag it out. Rolly gang, petty gang, rich baby daddy gang.
Subscribe, like, comment, like and subscribe, like, comment.
Still cold.
Twenty minutes later.
What up, though? Yesterday's Burger King did well, because I definitely had to put some on my stomach, because I ain't gonna lie, man, I was active yesterday, you feel me?
I'm from Detroit, bro.
That's it. That's all I have.
Okay,
That's all I got.
That's all she got. Okay, all right.
You only miss the shots you don't take. And when people ask, hey, yo, Silk, man, how you able to do X? How you able to do Y? Bro, I'm no different from you. I just believe in the Steph Curry philosophy, which is shoot until you make it.
I take the ball, I bounce it, I shoot, I miss it. Psych! I switched it!
Just because I've been shooting since 15. So when I tell you I got 20 years of experience on many different levels, I got 20 years of experience on many different levels. What up, though? We here. Hold on, I can do like a little room tour of everything. Over here we have, yes, man, this was like the selling point of the Airbnb. So you can fill this joint up. It acts as a jacuzzi and as a shower. And let me tell you, the vibes, immaculate, my baby, like immaculate. They also got like some incense that you could light up and really kind of evoke the love atmosphere here. Speaking of love atmosphere, they also got like the love sign lit up. There's a TV where you can also like chill and kind of just really like kick back. You see all the jets and whatnot. You'll find this a lot in Europe, that the tub or the shower is separate from the bathroom. And that's not just because it's like a big ass tub. No. Like, you'll find this is a very common thing in European and, quite frankly, places outside of America. And this is smart because, you know, you get to thinking like, what if somebody wants to take a dump but not necessarily use the bathroom? See, you gotta think with your head, not your other head. You got like a little small kitchen area. As you can see, I put this to use earlier today when I went and used something that I rarely use, a microwave. The sink, coffee maker, tea, hot chocolate that I brought. I demolished this water. Quick little stove top situation to put things on the stove, yada yada. Fridge has mayonnaise in there. And oh damn, he got eggs in here? Oh my boy. Well, too bad we ain't eating none of those, but anywho, the washing machine, as you see, I'm putting it to good use. Here's the bed. We giving it to y'all honest and real. I just woke up. Everything situated right here. We got my man Sunny Rave, amazing French artist. And high key, if I could say something as an American, you French folks can make some really good R&B, really good music. I heard something earlier today. It was dedicated to a PSG player. I think it was Bandero. It started with a B. Whatever it was cold. My man's was masked up. Like, it put you in the mind of Chicago drill. So shout out to Dog, man. That was tough. And essentially, that's just the space, bro. That's just the space, my baby. Nah. Finna go out, grab some drinks. We got the macaron class today. Your boy gonna be in there whipping up them macaron, you know what I'm saying? Whoever would have thought, dog, a dude from the east side of Detroit boy be in Patty whipping up the macaron, you feel me? It's crazy, so.
Que la concu Théma, c'est tous des copies, c'est la version Kému. Des cannes T-Max, pétation de Théma. Faut la coffrette à GMK et ça démerde. La bulle.
It's supposed to be a beautiful day outside, so let's see what it's hitting for out there in Paris, baby. Here we go. Day 2 and the only 2, you feel me? It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful day. I think it's like 16 Celsius. Americans, that's about 61, 62, 63 degrees. Merci, 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 merci. All right, where you at? So we got about 30 more minutes until the macaron class, and it's about, they're going crazy back there. Wish. Ça va?
T'es américain?
America?
Yeah. J'adore comment tu t'habilles.
Oh, thanks, bro.
America.
Yeah, America, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
He's American.
What is YouTube?
YouTube?
You have YouTube?
Yep, YouTube, yep.
Okay.
Attends, comment tu... Yo, man, you smack man. I don't speak English.
I am English and I have a big...
There's gonna be 3 orders of hell no. Okay? There's 2 sides of ask your mama and a large cup of Negro, please.
No. Wish.
Hey, my boy.
All right, my boy.
This video is on YouTube.
On YouTube, yep.
On YouTube.
Yep, on YouTube. In
What is
3
your
weeks.
account?
3 weeks. It's too silky. He has it.
Yeah,
He has it. You got it, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Is the video on YouTube?
It'll be on YouTube in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Okay.
Thank you, man.
All right, brother. Bless up. Bless up. Yeah! Man, dog was in there cussing. Hey, to my nieces and nephews, hey, let me catch y'all cussing like that on YouTube. Well, Uncle Derry gon' don't think y'all can get away with that now. These kids, I don't know, from Patty. Ooh, don't get me started. Hope it is. Bonjour. Alright, Paris redeeming themselves, man. Okay, Patty. Alright. Don't be trying to warm me up. Cause I f around and learn French and you know, I'm always 3 steps away from a French wife. And I know that is not what people want to hear, but listen, we all close to everything, you feel me? I'm going this way.
My name is Morgan. We'll be doing macaron together. Where are you guys visiting from? Miami. Oh, I just had 2 people from Miami. Really? So Darius, where are you visiting from?
Detroit.
Okay. Sorry, I'm shocked because this morning I had a couple from Detroit, and then this afternoon I had 2 families from Miami, and now I have both. I have no one from DC yet, so you guys are next. When did you arrive?
I arrived yesterday.
Okay, so
so I'm doing like a whole 48-hour trip.
Yeah, and are you just doing Paris, or are you going anywhere else?
I'm going to London and Cambridge.
Very cool. Okay, so good. You have a little bit more to do now.
Yeah, a lot more.
Great. Okay. Well, like I said, my name's Morgan. We'll be doing the macaron together. So we'll do two things. We're gonna make the shell, which is that outside cookie part, and then we'll make the ganache, which is the inside filling part. So they all got here like practically today or yesterday. Have you had a chance to eat a macaron in Paris yet?
This is all new.
Okay, no pressure. The shells will be made with a dough that you'll make in front of you, and to that dough we're going to add a meringue. Have you guys made a meringue before? I know we don't eat in it. What are those two ingredients that we need in a meringue?
Egg whites and
Yeah.
sugar.
Exactly.
Oh, you're a professional. You didn't tell us.
My mom.
We can call her.
I'm the auditor, quality assurance.
Ah, yes.
Egg whites. If I were to just pour this right over the egg whites and there's no air incorporated, I'm going to scramble the eggs, which we don't want. We want them to be nice and homogeneous. So when it starts to bubble like this, it tells me I'm getting close to 110. It's not going to bubble until at least 100, so I don't bother with this until then. But yeah, have you guys ever cooked sugar before? Or, yeah, do you remember what it was for? And our muscles often remember better than our brain does when it comes to baking sometimes.
I've made a Kool-Aid before. Does that count?
You're like a few steps away from making macarons. Yeah.
Did you take stupid pills today or what?
We needed to have some structure so that when we pour in the sugar, that structure is going to be kind of locked in. It's going to be cooked, okay? So we want it to be nice and fluffy. Let's talk about the colors.
Or what are these, flour?
Flour.
Almond flour.
Almond flour.
Okay, almond.
Almond, yes. So macarons have always been gluten-free. They've never had flour in them. It's almond flour. Yeah, so the flour in this recipe is this brown one here. It's the ground up almonds. So this white one, it's not like a wheat flour. It's something else. Do you guys know any? It's a little sweeter, not cornstarch.
Sugar?
Sugar, yeah.
Correct.
So I don't know if you know this, but every macaron, this shell is never flavored. It's always just colored to kind of tell your eye what might be on the inside. You'll see pretty quickly it's really particular.
What color is
Okay.
this? Sure. Yeah. That was a good idea.
The kitchen supply stores, they do sell these if you're curious. Yes, can I take this one? Oh, you think so? Okay. Whatever you say. If I were to add like a ton of it, you would end up tasting that like bitterness. But that's what's nice about it. So I know I think I'm gonna add a little more red to both of yours just to where my red go.
Can I have some more blue?
Yes, absolutely.
It looks a little dangerous food-wise, you know what I mean?
Why are the alarms in your head are like, that's not blue color. Okay. For me, like I obviously prefer pastry and baking because it's so much science-based, and so you have like the rules, right? And if something goes wrong, you're like, okay, well, let me look at my rule sheet and see what could have happened. Whereas cooking is like a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Over here, we have our meringue that's been whipping for about 7 minutes. You see it's really, really fluffy.
Wow.
And when I turn it over, you see it forms this like soft peak. This is what we want. I'm going to add 75 grams of this meringue to everybody's bowl. I kind of said earlier, once we add the meringue, then we have to be pretty careful about how we mix, just because there's a really specific stopping point. So if I overmix, meaning it's too thin, it's not going to lift correctly. But if I overmix, it's going to be too thick and it will pack everywhere. But first, I just need to show you how we're going to mix everything together to ensure that nothing weird happens.
Has anything weird happened during one of the classes?
Oh, surely, yeah. And full disclosure, it's usually when they don't listen to me, so they'll be like, what happened? I'm like, you tell me. For me, the weirdest thing that's ever happened was one time I had this family of 4, and they were so sweet, they did everything right, but when we took the macaron out of the oven, they didn't even look like macarons. They looked horrible, and I felt so bad. They were so sweet. And finally, at the end of the class, I tasted one of them, and I was like, this is awfully salty. And as you see, we didn't add any salt to this. And I'm not the one that measures out the ingredients, so I was off the hook. But I felt really bad. But other than that, nothing super weird. So we are going to fold everything in. When I say fold, people tend to think you need to be gentle. It's really just the motion, but you are going to push down like you did to get this dough. So you see, I'm going to scrape the side of the bowl. I turn the spatula upside down, and I push. Scrape, I turn, and I push. And already you'll see the color is getting lighter, and you're basically going to do this until 3 things happen. It's going to be a very shiny batter, very glossy, like the meringue is. It's going to be grainy, so you'll see the granules of almond flour. That's totally normal, it's going to be bumpy. And the most important thing is the texture. So when, probably this one is done first. When I see that somebody is done, I'll stop you all so you can see what we're looking for. But when I give you the meringue, you can go ahead and start. Thank you.
I don't know if anyone else gets this reference, but every time I hear fold, I think of Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. An iconic scene.
In my head, I've been like folding the cheese.
You gotta tip the bowl and whip it. Come on. Don't be afraid.
Think of it, it's like practically there. We're just gonna finish it off.
Also has that too.
Yeah, of course. You see, I lock a lot of air inside. I make these big air pockets, which we can't have, because if I don't get them out now, they'll come out when we're piping. Can I demonstrate the piping with somebody's bag?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
So, I'll set it up like this actually. There we go. So, I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, you're just going to do this with your left hand. Just use your dominant hand. So, here we've made a nice line between the batter and the plastic, right? This is where we're going to hold it. So, you hold it here between your pointer finger and your thumb. So, it goes like this. You see I collect that line between those two fingers. Something I see people do incorrectly is they want to hold it with one hand and squeeze with the other. You never want to do that, because if you squeeze here, it goes up as well as down. So this is going to control everything going in one direction. So here you see I'm holding it really, really tight. If I want to apply pressure, all I have to do is close my hand. That's simple as that, okay? So right now the piping tip's locked, so that's how I've been able to hold it like this. But once you're feeling ready, you want to get comfortable in this position, because when you're taking a little break, if you hold it like this, the batter's just going to keep coming out. So holding it upright, this is our resting position. When you're feeling ready, you will unlock the piping tip. So I have all of this empty space. We are going to get the batter into that empty space, not by squeezing it, but instead twisting the bag, so creating a little twist here. I'm going to hold it really tight with my finger, and I want you to watch this seam here. I'm going to rotate it. So I take it from the bottom, and I turn it. And you see all of that batter gets pushed up, nice and neat, okay? So then it's in my hand like this, and I'm ready to go. The way that we pipe the macaron actually will influence how it bakes. So there's three things, I know, they're just never ending. One is you're gonna be completely still. So we don't make a circle by going like this, but instead we hold it still and it goes outwards evenly. The second thing is the angle. So it should be straight up and down, not like this or this, completely straight up and down. And then the third thing is the distance, which I'll show you. With your free hand, for me it's my left hand, definitely feel like you can hold the metal piping tip. This is going to offer some stability. So I'll do it like this. So I bring it down. The distance is, so you see it goes outwards rather than upwards. When I like the size, I stop. So I open my hand and I lift. So two things, you see that little peak there? That should be in the exact center. So if it's closer to the side, that tells us, okay, maybe the angle isn't correct or maybe you were moving, who knows, but that tells you something wasn't right. I also stopped right before the black circle because this is going to even out a little bit and we want to anticipate the spread. So this was the correct distance, you saw how it all went out evenly. What if I start from too high up? You see how the batter doesn't really know where to go? All I have to do is go to the correct distance and then squeeze. You see the difference? And then for the release, it's really important that you let go. So open your hand entirely and lift. Even if it doesn't feel like you're squeezing, if you're applying any sort of pressure, gravity is going to kind of pull everything out and it's just going to keep coming out. So it feels a little dramatic, but really open your entire hand. Remember, you'll be holding here, so it's not like just going to drop, right? So you guys can feel free to go ahead and start. I'm going to come around and help you all with one. gonna start with you since I have your bag. So are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Okay, open up like this. Pinch really hard here. Beautiful. And then left hand here. I'll come to this side so your camera can see. Okay. So we'll go like, I want you to start on like this one or this one, wherever's gonna go.
I'll go.
Okay.
Don't fear. It smells fear. Okay, good. And bring it a little closer. Good. Now squeeze with that right hand. Beautiful. You can squeeze even harder. It's very gentle. Stop and lift. Good, yeah. You can make it a little bigger. I just told you to stop because you were doing it right.
Okay.
You can squeeze even harder so it comes out faster, but go at your own pace.
Okay.
So here, with this one, you gotta intervene a little bit, okay? I'm gonna go straight up and down and right. There we go.
I see you, baby.
We didn't do another Mickey head.
I'm afraid.
You don't want that.
No. Yeah, ours are not.
Yeah, no, you're good. Nothing amazing.
Oh, they are amazing, bro. Look at this. Is this Mickey Mouse or a teddy bear?
It's a base of chocolate and a liquid like cream. So none of you chose chocolate ganache, so how do we make a ganache without that chocolate flavor? We use white chocolate instead. So that's how you make any other flavored ganache. For pistachio, it's the same. We would do like vanilla, coffee, anything like that. It's the white chocolate, the cream, and the flavoring. So pistachio paste here, vanilla extract there. The fruit ones are a little different. Every place does their fruit ganaches differently. What we do here is we make a fruit puree, and so it's the blended fruit, and we cook it with agar-agar. So it's a vegetable-based gelatin. It just sets it a little bit more. And that's the liquid you have instead of the cream. So that's why the fruit ones are super vibrant and different colors. All you have to do, put the butter inside, and then with the green spatula, kind of mix pretty quickly. That way, the residual heat from the pot will melt the butter and make it all of it. Yeah, it's about 30 grams. The only other important thing about the butter is that it's unsalted.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want salt.
No. I love the colors you chose. These kind of beautiful. Other tray. All right. But do you guys see this little ridge here on the side? Do you know what we call this? The feet. Yeah, the foot of the macaron. So the foot, it should grow upwards rather than outwards. So when you look at it head on, you see how we don't see it or on the sides? That's good. That tells us we didn't overmix. You'll pick them up by the feet. If they fit like this, one is going to go face up, one will go face down across. So you see like this, the whole tray will be organized. That way when you're piping, you know exactly where the other half is. If you guys want to like mix and match shells, you absolutely can.
Do you want a pink?
Yes, I would love a pink.
Take it.
Okay, I will take a small one. And then you are more than welcome to take a blue.
All right. I actually love a blue hat too.
There we go.
So you don't have to wait for the feet to rise. I've heard that some recipes when you sit.
That's a good question. So the reason we didn't have to do that is because we used the Italian meringue. If we used the French meringue that had no cooking, you would pipe them and then you would let them rest for about an hour until they're dry to the touch. And yeah, that's exactly right. So that when they grow, the feet are the only things that kind of are new.
Yeah.
We do the Italian meringue for the class because we don't need to, we don't have an hour.
Yes, yeah. You would see this as like a pastry shop.
Yeah, I love that blue.
Yeah, that blue is nice.
Crazy.
Could I have one of those green?
Yeah. But I don't have big ones.
I'll take a small one. That's exactly what I was looking for. Perfect.
You're going to keep your one hand on the plastic, and with your other hand, you're going to push all of it to the front. So like this, where I take it from the tip, I go little by little by little, all the way until it's nicely organized. So if this one's the white chocolate, we have raspberry and then pistachio for this side. It kind of controls what it looks like on the outside. Then you can take the same flavor or a different one, fill it in. Same idea, take the top, just kind of twist it on gently, and there you go. So they look about the same. Maybe this one's more full, it's up to you. However, don't do it like I did where you pipe and then put the lid on. You're gonna wanna pipe every single one first, because if I keep picking it up and putting it down, it's gonna warm up again. So if your bag is nice and ready, you can go ahead. How's it taste? Delicious. Of course. So are you solo traveling, Darius?
Solo.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really think it's better to, you know, there's in cities like Paris and London, it's just, there's so much to do and they don't accommodate big groups very well. What do you guys think about the process? Was it easier, harder than you thought? Or? Good, good. What's that?
You don't have to measure anything.
That's the hardest part about baking is weighing things out and then cleaning up after yourself, and that's not something you have to do. Yeah, the worst part about it, we call it the mise en place, just like preparing setting the stage. That's what we say.
I'll make it for you. Ganache. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. They're so good.
Can I have a picture with the macaron?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh, yeah. If you want my hands to take your photo, please let me know.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna take it right up front. So, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh.
Good catch.
Huge save. Wow.
That's where baseball came in.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. And go Canes.
Yes, thank you. Go Dodgers.
That's right. Go Dodgers. Am I putting this on the right way?
Let's see. It's not you. The boxes are the most confusing part. It's like, oh, that's it. Okay, it might just be too tall. Oh, I think I decapitated your shape. I'm sorry. Okay. Never happens. Let's see. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Wow. You seen that? Little macaron class. You feel me? Boy, I was in there. I was in there doing that. Boy, I was in there. Blah, blah, blah. Wait. Yeah. And like always, you can find a lot of experiences and whatnot on Airbnb, Buy Tour, things of that nature. I'll definitely be doing them on my next trip, going to Mexico City, La Silky, La Silky, Mexico City. It's tea, you know what I'm saying? It's tea.
Keep a close eye on your luggage.